album of photos, which, like I said, takes a lot of work if you're going to do it manually. So what I can do is come down here, select all the photos, and then what I can do is select a theme. So in here, it gives me, depending on what kind of album you're trying to put together, I can do travel or scenery, I can do a children's album. So they kind of look like, if I pick this one, it shows you a sample here. And you see very children-like, but the one I'm going to do is travel, so I'm going to go over and select the travel one. And then just say create. And what it'll do is it'll start taking my photographs and collecting them together, and it uses some intelligence in this process as well to resize photographs, compress them, group them together. It understands rectilinear shapes, so it knows buildings are buildings, and it'll angle the photos and crop them correctly. And it actually does a really nice job. So what it's doing is it's going through all my photographs automatically, pulling together and putting them into this album. And the idea is that when you're finished, you can just take the entire album, send it off to a printer, and have them send you back a full-size kind of bound album that you're ready to go with. Now,
after it's done, you can still edit the photos yourselves, right? You could do a zoom or some more cropping or delete photos that you don't want. There's a lot of options in there for how you can further enhance.
Yeah, we're almost finished on this. But as Karen said, you don't have to go with what the computer comes up with. Once it's put the basic layout together, you can go back and change the cropping, the sizing, put your own text in there, add or delete photos, and kind of customize it to the way you like it to be. And that's another feature that uses the performance, is that you've got this large album. If you want to email it to a friend, you've got these different options. It will compress it for you in a very short amount of time and allow you then to send it off as an email attachment.
So that takes a lot of performance. We've actually done this where we've condensed it into an email format, taking that, what'd you say, 84, 85 map and getting it down to 2, so that it's a decent file size to send to someone. So think how easy something like this would be to then share with your friends. You don't have to post up all of those photos. You can just send them the album and tap.
So you can see here where we can go in and start manipulating individual photographs or changing text or adding stuff. So for a kind of mid-range Core i5 system, it's manipulating a lot of data really fast, and in this case, a very useful application.
All right,